Hi, it's Jennifer from Soul Source Tarot, and I am here to do a reading for Pisces. This is for Pisces, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. And you can say that the timing is fluid, okay? So this will resonate whenever it resonates, if this reading is for you. So this reading may not be for you. What do we have for Pisces? Scissors, disappointment in some affair. You know, what do scissors do? They cut. They cut things. So you may be making some cuts at this time. Or in the very near future, there is some sort of disappointment, you know. What do we have for Pisces? Oh, okay. Bad advice from a friend or family member. 444. 444. Fours are an angel number, you know, so there's universal guidance here. Maybe there's some angels around you. You have received some bad advice from somebody. Maybe you need to ask your angels for guidance. I mean, this is definitely, you know, angels, universal protection. Fours also have to do with your stability and your foundation. You're obviously needing to obviously use those scissors in some way. It may not make you happy to do that, but it feels like you're being divinely guided to do that, and you've received bad advice that has restricted you from doing so. Boy, they're coming right out, aren't they? Three of Cups. Three of Cups. Three of Cups is about happiness. It's about friends, family, celebrations. I don't know, some of you may be in a third party situation, or, you know, and this is friends. So I feel like this is bad advice though. Interesting. I think it's time for you to be happy. I think it's time for you to maybe socialize, maybe have some fun. Maybe you need a new tribe, or you need to get out in your community, or, you know, you need to get together with friends. But I feel like there's somebody that is, or something that is stopping you from doing so. I think that there's some of you, somebody has obvious, I mean, that's pretty clear, because this is friends, family, getting together, communicating, but getting some bad advice. Somebody has given somebody bad advice. Interesting. What do we have for Pisces? Too many people involved in some affair. The Hermit. Now the Hermit goes within to contemplate and think, and I feel like that's what you need to do. You need to re-identify. You need to do some soul searching, perhaps. The Hermit is a period of enlightenment through isolation. So I feel like for some of you, you may need to go within to reflect on who your friends are, and who's giving you advice, and, you know, what is making you disappointed in your life, and what you need to remove from your life. Some of you may be choosing to be alone for a little while. You know, maybe you need to be alone for a while, you know. I feel like there's some sort of, it looks like this person, that may be the Bible, I'm not sure. But if it's not the Bible, it's definitely a book of knowledge. Right? There's a lot of knowledge in that book. And maybe you've gained a lot of knowledge. I mean, the Hermit is a person of wisdom, typically an older person, as you can tell by the white hair. You know, this is somebody that has gained a lot of knowledge through experiences. But it's also a self. It's about listening to yourself. I feel like there's people involved in your life that you probably are receiving bad advice from, when you can get the best advice from examining your previous experiences and making better decisions for your future through your own previous knowledge. You know what I mean? It's hard to explain. I feel like you need to stop listening to other people and you need to listen to yourself. There's angels around for sure with that 444, okay? That's angel guidance, universal protection. I really feel like you are going through a period of re-identification. You may even, and I hate to say this, need to isolate yourself from other people so that you can take all the time that you can need to re-identify who you are now at this point in your life. Some of you may be thinking about another option. I mean, the Three of Cups can be a reconciliation or of some sort, or a get-together. I feel like you are thinking about something. You're thinking about happiness, right? There's definitely something that you need to cut out of your life to have that happiness. Knight of Wands. Could be dealing with a fire sign. Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. May also be dealing with a Virgo. Ooh, Aries. You need to take charge. You need to be the boss. You need to get organized. You need to make a decision. This is bossing up. This is taking control. The ace, the Knight of, I don't know, I was going to say ace. The Knight of Wands is act now, think later. It's time to go somewhere. You have somebody here that is very passionate, that doesn't like restrictions, that comes and goes, you know, and or doesn't. Maybe this person is very lusty, you know, very fast-paced, very attention, likes attention, seeks attention. Fool reverse. Some of you are definitely dealing with an Aries. Or somebody that has a lot of Aries in their chart. All three of these represent Aries. This is foolish, stupid. Some of you may have made a foolish mistake, you know. You may have done something impulsive or spontaneous. Now you're really thinking about it. You're thinking about your decisions. Fool reverse is headed for a fall. Poor judgment call. Somebody has made a poor judgment call. They've made a foolish mistake. And I think it's because of impulsive behavior. Definitely very impulsive behavior. Now it's like there could be some fear here as well. Somebody may be staying in a situation because they're afraid. You know, this is fear and this is alone. Somebody may be afraid of being alone. Bad advice from a friend or a family member. Don't be foolish. Don't be foolish. Some of you may be in a position to do something spontaneous, or you've done that in the past and you've gained experience from the mistake and you don't want to repeat that mistake again. Don't rush into anything. High Priestess. So the High Priestess, we have a lot of reflection going on, observing and reflecting. That is in your future. I feel like for some of you, somebody has left. Maybe there was some sort of guidance, angels around, or angel guidance. Send somebody in a new direction. It looks like we have somebody here that is headed out of a situation. You know, there's definitely some sort of, I feel like there's a universal help here. Emperor takes charge. This is a boss, leader, judge, ruler, masculine energy, taking control, being very, well, this is somebody that is very knowledgeable as well, very experienced. We have a lot of life experience here that has been gained from foolish mistakes. from impulsive behavior. Anyhow, we have somebody here that knows something, and I kind of feel like it's you. I feel like you know that you've received some poor advice. I feel like you've gained so much wisdom, intuitive wisdom. I feel like you know that it's time to leave a situation. It may be a tough decision. It may be a very tough decision. You may be also dealing with somebody else that is making a decision. This is a departure. Fast-paced. I wonder if somebody has another option that they have been communicating with, dealing with, but staying put and being naive to the situation is not the answer, okay? Anyhow, High Priestess, an inner knowing something, seeing something very clearly. There's something that is being seen. There's something that is being realized. I feel like there's some sort of moment of silence or taking a period, taking a time out to reflect that brings you some sort of knowledge that, you know, you've received some poor advice which causes the departure in some way, which is interesting. Knight of Pentacles. Now, the Knight of Pentacles builds foundations. This is somebody that works hard, that puts in a lot of effort, that plans things. We definitely have a planner here. This is an intuitive, this is an empath, tarot reader, medium, psychic, somebody that is very gifted. There's some sort of somebody here that is thinking about building a new foundation. There's been delays. Anyhow, the Knight of Pentacles is putting in a lot of effort, listening to your intuition. Some of you need to ground yourself, and you need to take a time out, definitely, to reflect on what is going to make you happy. What is happiness to you? What really is happiness? Page of Pentacles. Now, the Page of Pentacles is definitely starting something new, starting a new project. This could be a new job, you know, it could be a new relationship. It's a new beginning. So something is going to happen that moves you forward down a path, or somebody is making a choice to go down another path. This could be definitely a very spontaneous decision. The Page of Pentacles is finding that moral backbone. This is somebody that is committing themselves. They're choosing to take an opportunity that is real, that is solid, or they're just choosing to be real, to start over, to commit themselves to a new path. I mean, the Page of Pentacles is a solid opportunity for long-term stability with hard work and perseverance. So this is like a new opportunity. Somebody's going to be making a hard decision to start over from scratch. This is literally, I'm gonna do this. This is a new, I don't know, this is a new enterprise. It's a new project. It's a new opportunity, which I believe somebody is going to take. It's just like, I'm going to take this opportunity. Now, this is like bossing up. I feel like we have somebody here that is bossing up. They're going to be committing, and they could be departing a situation. It's a practical decision, but it's also a impulsive decision. So it's hard to explain. It's interesting because the Page of Pentacles and the Knight of Pentacles is accepting responsibility. It is wanting stability. I'm going to do whatever I have to do to have something solid, to have something real. Foolishness in the past has woken somebody up or brought in them a lot of life experience and knowledge. Now they know what they want, and maybe that's you. Maybe it's you, or it's somebody that you're dealing with. We have somebody here that knows that they've made a lot of mistakes. They've gained the inner knowledge that it's going to take work and commitment to have something long term, and that's really hard to explain, but some of you are dealing with a Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn as well. We also have somebody here that is very methodical. They're methodical with their approach. They're committed. There's a commitment here. There's definitely somebody here that is going to be going in a new direction. They're going to be committing themselves. This is like a new committing to stability, right? Committing to something that is long term, really wanting to put in the effort. So I feel like we have somebody here that is it's almost like accepting a new position, or ready to start over, ready to let go, ready to move on from that poor choice, ready to invest in new territory. Somebody has been probably letting some sort of fear hold them back, and maybe it's fear of being alone, because there's lone here, being alone. Anyhow, this Knight of Pentacles is committing, putting in a lot of work. Somebody's going to be putting in a lot of work. They want stability, and maybe it's better to be alone and put effort into yourself rather than staying in a situation for all the wrong reasons, whatever the wrong reasons are. Somebody has been naive. They have. This is naive. But this is like acting with integrity. It is. This is acting with integrity. It's grounding oneself, knowing something, really knowing, observing, taking time to reflect on what happiness is and what is solid and stable and real. So I feel like you're in the process of taking back control. I feel like you've been dealing with somebody, for me it's either a fire sign or an earth sign, or you may even have a choice. It's time to take action and go down a new path, but you have to be the boss. You have to boss up. And if it's not you that is taking action, you could be dealing with, a judge, a ruler, a boss, a leader, a business owner, whoever this person is that is making a decision. Somebody is making a decision. They're going to be starting a new foundation or project or something like that. They're ready. It's like they're ready to go. They're ready to expand. They're ready for something long term, something that's going to bring them abundance. So I feel like we have a decision that is being made here. We have somebody that has been foolishly ignoring their intuition. And I don't know if this is about a third party or if it's about what happiness is. They've been missing an opportunity. That Fool reverse is missing an opportunity, thinking about it a lot. I feel like we're going to have some movement here with these Knights. Okay, I do think there's going to be some movement. I feel like we have a new investment here as well. Somebody's going to be investing in something. There could even be an apology here. Page of Pentacles can be an apology. Ace of Swords is the truth, and it is the cut. It is the cut. So it's a sword that cuts. So the truth hurts. The truth is, you have to cut something out of your life. You know that you do. And I think it's kind of like a humbling decision. I think it's a humbling, it's a hard decision. You see the look on this person's face. It's like, I know that I have to. I know that I have to accept the truth. I know that I have to be realistic. This is a reality check. I know the truth. I know that, this is the sword of truth. It's also the sword of power. And this is a very powerful position. So I feel like this is a tough decision that is being made to go down a path to stability, but starting over from scratch is imminent. You know, this is starting over from scratch, starting that new, this is like brand new. It's a brand new start. It's a fresh start. And it's going to be work. It's going to require work to move on from that poor choice, that foolish mistake, you know. But I feel like you are receiving some sort of clarity. You may be even receiving some intuitive messages through your period of solitude, thinking, whatever it is that you're doing. You may even read something that gives you some sort of epiphany or a wake-up call that causes you to make a decision based on facts rather than whatever advice that you've received from somebody else. There is definitely somebody here, maybe it's a fire sign, that has given you poor advice. Could be a friend, could be somebody you live with. I don't know. Somebody has given you some poor advice. I feel like you are ready to take your power back. I feel like you're ready to take control. I think that you're ready to start over. I feel like you're ready to go in a new direction. I feel like you know the truth. I think that you're seeing things very clearly, and I think that you're going to get some sort of epiphany or awakening, or you're going to read something that causes you to do something spontaneous that you've been thinking about for a while. So anyway, Pisces, I feel like this is indecision, right? At that point, this is a breaking point at that crossroads, you know, where you've been, is the grass really greener over there? You know, you've been thinking about it. You know, should I go or should I stay? And I think that you're ready to go. I think that you're ready. I think you're at that point where you know the truth. You know that you want something more I don't know, maybe you want something more easy, more laid back, more, but you're willing to put in the work because the Page of Pentacles is a worker, right? You're willing to commit yourself. This is like a new commitment, committing to the truth, committing to what you know that you have to do. There's definitely a time out here, a time of reflection, a time of focusing on yourself, focusing on your intuition, becoming clear of who you are, re-identification, putting in effort to be who you are, to be yourself, you know, to do what you want to do. And I think that whoever's been telling you or giving you this bad advice, there's some sort of angels or universal guidance that is pushing you to do what's right for you, not what's right for them. It's hard to explain. But I do believe that you are going to be making some sort of cut, okay? This is, or somebody that you're dealing with is. Somebody is making a cut, okay? They're going to be putting in effort. They're following their intuition. They're going to be committing themselves to a new path. So we do have a new commitment here. This could be extremely sudden. This could be a spur-of-the-moment decision where somebody reaches that point where they just... This is like the edge. We have the edge here. We have the edge here. This is it. This is on the edge. Somebody has been on the edge. They have. So I feel like there is something that is happening. Maybe there's some sort of truth that is coming out that you were foolishly being naive to, that causes you to, or causes somebody to depart. Because to me, that Knight of Wands is a departure. Somebody's about to take a new approach. This is a new idea. They've received the information or the message or the intuitive clarity that they need through this isolation period. Anyhow, I feel as though, Pisces, we have somebody here that has been at that crossroads for, I feel like it's quite some time. But I think poor advice from other people has held them back. The knowledge is in yourself, okay? You need to listen to your gut. Listen to your intuition. You have the best answers for you. I do believe that there is some sort of truth that is going to be spoken. I think this may push somebody over the edge. Let's get one more. Six of Swords reversed. Six of Swords reversed is refusing to take a new approach. Staying put in a very troubled situation. Somebody is refusing to move on, even though they know that it's time to move on. They know that it's time to move on. But they're refusing to leave. They're refusing to boss up, you know. Staying put in the situation, even though their gut is telling them they just don't want to be alone. So somebody is staying put in a situation just because they don't want to be alone. But the truth is, you'd be a whole lot happier if you were honest with yourself and put in the work and instead of just hurting yourself. I mean, it hurts. I mean, it hurts. It hurts. Oh my goodness gracious. Anyhow, I feel like for some of you, you need to take a time out to heal. You may need to take a time out to heal by yourself. Like, literally by yourself. Maybe it's time to not engage with other people. Anyhow, Pisces, I feel like a timeout is imminent. I feel like you're going to be reflecting. I feel like you're going to be reflecting on your future. I feel like some of you have been naive, listening to poor advice. At this time, I feel like in the near future, it's time out. That's what it is. I don't feel like you're going anywhere, because I feel like you're receiving intuitive knowledge right now. I think that but the main theme is here, don't be stupid. No offense or anything. Don't be naive. Accept the truth as it is. You know, if something is hurting you, you know, if it's causing you pain and you really want to get out of it, you have to be honest with yourself and put in the work to get out of it so that you can be happy in the future. Anyhow, I do believe you could be dealing with somebody that is making a cut as well, that puts you in a period of isolation, you know. You may find yourself alone. Anyhow, good luck.